The battle on abortion rights in Kentucky continues in the courtroom, and a temporary injunction that would allow abortions is on the line. WDRB's Dalton Godby explains what was just argued in front of a judge. Dalton.
Fallon, this hearing started sharp at 9:30 this morning. It is still going on in the courtroom behind me. Attorneys on both sides from the abortion clinic and the AG's office arguing their sides on abortion rights in Kentucky. The EMW Women's Surgical Center called two witnesses to begin the day. The first, an OBGYN at U of L and an abortion provider at EMW, testified about the dangers involved with pregnancy and the risk of death, noting that legal abortions pose virtually no threat and arguing that it is a human right.
Abortion is essential medical care, and people have the right to determine whether or not they wish to bear children and the number and the spacing of those children. And to that end, they deserve access to information, education, and access to the full spectrum of reproductive health care in order to make those decisions for themselves.
Use it to refresh his recollection. I can do that.
The clinic's second witness, an economics professor at Texas A&M, testified about the economic impact that abortion bans would have. The professor argued that statistics show many costs related to pregnancy and for women having to travel out of state for abortions. The AG's office countered these arguments that were made by the plaintiff's witnesses and then called its two witnesses. The first, an experienced OBGYN, testified on the development of the fetus and rebutted the argument that abortion is safer than childbirth.
Abortion is not health care. Health care is defined as procedures and care that palliate, prevent, or treat a disease, and abortion does none of those things. It's a procedure that has the intent to destroy a human being.
Abortion is legal in Kentucky right now because of an emergency restraining order granted by the judge. The hearings on this motion for a temporary injunction could last several days, according to the attorneys. Right now, the fourth and final witness of the day is wrapping up testimony. We'll continue to follow this story as it develops. Reporting live, Dalton Godby, WDRB News.